what is one thing that you do for your business that saves you time and money?
I've been using a studio management software specifically built for photography studios since forever. It's not one I would recommend now if you were to start from scratch, but it is what has carried me through all the tedious aspects of keeping up with invoicing and all that kind of crap, sending proposals off, and go ahead.
Yeah, you mentioned it in Copenhagen. I forgot which one it was. What was the one that you...
ShootQ is what I use.
Right.
Yeah. The actual original iteration of ShootQ still exists. I don't know that you can sign up for it now. I'm kind of grandfathered into it still working. But they have a new overhauled version that looks better, but functionally is still not quite as good. It does the bare minimum of everything I need, but it doesn't do anything better other than the visual aspect being more modernized. So there are other better solutions perhaps that, and I've tried to switch over to a couple of them, but there was always like one missing feature, like the embedded calendar link wouldn't have a link to the, I would show the event, but it wouldn't have an embedded link to the shoot, the job itself that I could just easily tap. Like ShootQ has that. Like there was always one small thing that it would add more friction than I was willing to tolerate. And so anyway, I'm still stuck in this like hybrid of the newer version and the older version of ShootQ, but at the end of the day, it has saved me so much because you can create these automated workflows that, and I know other services do this as well, but it's really tough to put a value on how much time it saved me to not have to follow up with invoicing, questionnaires, having, a proposal interface that people can take their time with that auto expires, and like all this kind of stuff. That's really handy. I would easily pay like triple the amount that I paid monthly for that service, mostly because I'm a very disorganized person, aside from maybe what a lot of people might think. I'm not particularly organized, and I don't set goals, and I don't do all kinds of stuff that you probably should as a disciplined small business owner, simply because ShootQ exists and can do a lot of that for me. It was a bear to get set up, but yeah. Yeah, but I mean, that's, I would say most business owners are not super organized, but that's why they use tools to get them organized and to keep them in check and to remind their clients to do this or to automate that process or just keep it all flowing without you having to, keep your mess in check. That's the biggest thing in my business. I'm trying to think if there's any other big, like easy to point to tool that saves me time or money.
I mean, you even mentioned scheduling. Like that's a big thing, right? Just even trying to schedule podcasts with guests, right? I'm in the process of setting up. This podcast is so new, I haven't even had a chance to set that up. But I'm in the process of doing it, and once it's done, I won't have to go back and forth about is this date good? Is this date good? You just check the calendar, they can book it, and it's done. And that's the same thing with your clients. They can just go to your calendar, see if that date for their wedding is available with you, and they can book it.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
So that's a biggie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Scheduling is a pain. I think this is a rescheduled. Sorry about that. I think this is a rescheduled podcast too.
It is. It's all good. Ago. Yeah. So, but like, case in point though, like, you're not just a photographer. You're also, speaking at events. You're teaching other photographers, mentoring other photographers. So you've got multiple schedules that have to intertwine, and having a tool that basically automates that for you and your clients, that's a huge time saver.
Yes, 100%.